My name is John Waters, and I wanted to share with you my success with the teachings of Sean Terry, what he talks about being a wholesaler and the exact process that he does, and let me tell you, it works. These here, those there, let me tell you the story of the deal that I got, and I don't know if I don't know what you call it, but my first appointment, never done this ever before, never nothing. I've been involved with the Flip2Freedom Academy for about 3 months, and you know that voice that Sean Terry does? Well, I tried it, it doesn't work. Well, I did this, I put out 10 bandit signs. Well, picture that as me, but without the complaining and all the other negative things. But you want to talk about digging with a backhoe or a shovel. I mean, I feel like or a spoon. I feel like I was digging with a toothpick. I really did this just very, very little. It's just how I am. And call it lucky, but I go on my first appointment. After about, a month of putting bandit signs out, so let's we can boil it down, 2 hours every weekend, taking them down on Monday morning, and this guy calls on a Wednesday or Thursday or something, off of a single bandit sign that I forgot about. The one single bandit sign. He calls, tells me his story, built rapport. This guy was pretty interesting. And he was in logistics for like 20 years. His wife passed away. He just wanted to be done. I think he called like the 10th or the 15th or something of January. And he had plans to leave on the 5th of February. And he just wanted to be done. He told me over the phone. I asked him what he was looking to get out of it. He said $55,000. And $50,000 if you do the carpeting. I said, oh, okay. Well, how'd you come up with that number? And I won't get into it, but it was based on what he had indebted or something. So I mean, I did some check-in on Redfin, Zillow, and all those free services. I haven't even found a realtor yet. I didn't have an escrow company found yet or anything, and he made it sound like he was really motivated. And like I said, my first appointment, I got everything taken care of just as Sean explained, very focused on what I needed to do. I go over there, and I am a nervous wreck. I look around the place, and it looks destroyed from my perspective. They were in the middle of working on it. They had a big dumpster out there. They were still doing construction. They were painting and everything. And I said, okay. I looked around and figured out, and I was not confident on repairs at all. And like Sean Terry says, to give an offer on the spot, I really had no idea what to do. I wanted to have the confidence of making an offer so he felt that I was confident. And I actually was freaked out as well about the property being owned by the city right next door, because they had all these trees growing, overflowing the shed, just completely destroying them. I had no idea. And another thing is that as much work as he did, he bought it as a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. And he added a bathroom downstairs. He changed the total floor plan of the place. Now it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath in the tax records. He moved the bath around, the toilet's facing the decrepit old door to the backyard. There's junk everywhere in the backyard. It was a wreck. From ever doing this in the beginning, I had no idea. So I wanted to go to Lowe's and figure out an estimate of repairs, and I did all this stuff, and I talked to Sean Terry during his bi-weekly seminars and stuff, and really helped me out. And so I went back there and looked and saw the progress that they had done, and I was confident, and I had the sales, the comparable sales and everything. I said, the best I can do to come in and to fix this place up and to do what I need to do, I need to be at $30,500. And I shut up. He said, I don't remember exactly. I was a nervous wreck still the second time. But we agreed on, he said basically meet us in the middle, and we got down to $34,000 for this property. He had purchased it, him and his wife had purchased it for $55,000 like 20 years ago, and it's in better shape. He added $8,000 in the basement so it doesn't flood, and all that the 2 bonus rooms needed in the downstairs were egress windows to be considered as livable square footage, and it was just, he really wanted out, and he was stoked. We actually just, I don't think the title's transferred yet, but it's the 5th, and he's on his way to Florida, and he is just stoked. He's super excited. He called me this morning, and he said, yeah, I signed those papers over to the whatever for $9,000, and I signed those over, so, I mean, he knew what was going on, and $9,000 bucks. $9,000 in a week. Actually, I kind of got ahead of myself. But, I mean, I just want to tell you that the confidence that Sean Terry provides within you is just amazing. I've bought books. I've done every page of reading that is basically possible and just legging. And for years, since 2009 probably, just reading them. I didn't really do anything. I remember the first time I thought about bandit signs. I was like, I am never going to do that. But Sean, man, you really know how to instill confidence and everything of what it takes, step by step, to specifically, exactly know what to do. And I want to thank you for that. The $9,000, and here's the thing: I got my check. Excuse me, not my check. That's on the way for about a week now. But I got the same day that I do the assignment of contract for $9,000. I get this: my W-2 for Lowe's for $9,481. So I went from nearly 12 months of beep, 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 paper, plastic. Yeah, Staples or aisle 48. Beep, beep, paper, plastic. 12 months of that to $9,000 in, let's break it down, 2, 4, 6, 8 hours, 2 hours a week on bandit signs, meeting with people and whatever. 12 hours of work, $200 for 100 bandit signs, a Sharpie, and gas. It's like $300, $300 investment. Flip2Freedom Academy, you know, whatever I paid, and the podcasts are free. I mean, it's just awesome. And I mean, digging with a toothpick. Did I get lucky? I don't know. But my first everything. The first guy that calls, the first buyer, helps me out. The first motivated seller out of 8 calls, I make a deal like this. I sell it. Basically, I had a bidding war that I had to turn down because it was such a smoking deal. I could have made more, but I didn't want to do that. Now I have a rock solid buyer. I'm going to the real estate meeting tomorrow with person that helped me out, and stoked. I plan on buying a bigger toothpick.